Welcome to Mommy Issues, a podcast where an ex-reality TV star mom
and her reality TV loving daughter
bridge the gap between their generations through celeb news, all things Bravo,
and their own personal mommy issues. You hear me?
I hear you.
Wow. Look at all those flowers. Where are my
Aren't they
succulents?
beautiful? I put them outside because it says on the thing, like, I need direct sunlight. I'm like, okay.
And are they pretty?
They're beautiful.
Okay.
I'll send you a photo. Who's next to you?
I don't know. Like somebody showed up at my house with a dog. She claims to be my firstborn. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe.
What's
up?
Say something.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Okay. I'm thinking you have to change your settings for two people.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah? How do you do
I
that?
think go to the all the way to the right.
Okay.
Is that
No.
better?
Yes, that is
Is
better.
that better?
Okay.
Yeah. Amazing.
Okay. We're not gonna talk at the same time. So I'll go
Yes,
like
we
this.
are. We're gonna talk.
We're not
at
gonna
the
talk
same
exactly at the same time.
time.
We may sing that song about not talking at the same time.
Oh God. Okay.
Want to sing it?
No. Let's just
Oh, come on, Kathy.
Oh.
We never talk at the same time. No.
Okay. Are you done?
She started the no. It's very creative.
It was
Very
good,
good.
right?
Wow, that was nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Why don't we have a proper intro? Hi guys. Welcome to new
Mommy issues. We are very excited because I never felt it's not like the okay boomer thing is a little passe.
Let me talk. Hold on.
This is my podcast. Let me
No.
talk.
Beba,
Listen,
you take this one.
I'm gonna take this one.
Go ahead, take it.
Number one, guys, welcome to Mommy Issues. Okay. Number two
Okay.
Number two is I forgot.
Baby brain.
I'm literally so dumb. Number one, welcome to Mommy Issues. Jillian, stop. This is a really big episode.
As opposed to the other less important ones.
It's just wild. I'm gonna try this again. Guys, number one, welcome to Mommy Issues. Number two. This is enough.
Last time, I swear. Just get it together. You're fine.
Okay.
Get it together.
It's number two.
You're fine. I love when that
Wow.
happens.
Number two is there's a new intro, there's a new song. And number three is, like my mom was saying, okay, boomer is kind of cringy. Don't you think?
And I'm not a boomer.
No, we know you want
Right.
everyone to know you're not a boomer.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, fine. I've got one foot on boomer and another one on a banana peel.
You're a
But
borderline
technically,
boomer.
I'm not a boomer.
Okay.
And the thing is, okay, boomers, it's been done.
It's embarrassing. To be honest, it's super embarrassing.
Well, why did you
I wouldn't
agree
call
to
it super embarrassing.
I don't know.
Es una exagerada, Kathy.
It's so embarrassing.
Okay,
Okay.
shut up. Let me tell you, you wanted to wait till the next season because
Yeah,
maybe they'll give us the next season to change to Mommy Issues, which was my idea.
it was your idea. And I think it's a really good idea. Anyways, we have a new name. We're still doing the same bullshit. We're still doing celeb news. We're still talking
But we're
about our
going to be
personal
a little
lives.
more salacious. You're so
Okay.
fucking polite, beba. You're so guarded. You're so full of shit.
Come on.
You need to just let it all hang out. Like show us
Mommy,
the
I do. What do
every-
you mean? I'm very
show
honest
every-
on this
Mommy,
podcast.
Mommy wants you to flip the metaphorical table.
No, no, it's not that. I want you to be the same beba you are with us privately.
I am.
she is,
what, do you,
though.
what do you mean?
Oh, here we go. You're gonna gang up on me again.
I'm not. No, you're just wrong. You're simply wrong. Okay.
Once I thought I
Anyways.
was wrong, but I was mistaken.
Okay. Well, why don't we get started with the show?
Let's get started.
Why don't we start with some highlights and some lowlights? Kathy, would you like to go first? since you are a
No.
guest of honor? Okay.
No, I gotta think about them. So you guys start.
Okay. Well, mommy always goes first anyway. So mommy, why don't
Okay.
you go first?
Okay, highlights. Highlights. I was asked to be a keynote speaker at an important Latina Prosperity Summit, sponsored by big corporations and with lots of
Okay.
important people there. And yeah, I feel really honored to do that. And I'm excited about doing that.
Okay.
And
That's awesome.
yeah.
Okay. Low light.
And huh?
Low light.
Low light. I'm just procrastinating more than ever, and I need to get a grip on it. And I've actually read a book called Atomic Habits 17 times, and it just doesn't,
Who's excited?
you know what I mean? No, but well, because it's on Audible, so I listen to it. I try to hypnotize myself with it, the whole thing. And so I am really, it's just come to a head how I leave everything to the last minute. And yes, I always rally, and yes, somehow I always do it. But imagine if I didn't have to do that.
Yeah. You just
so-
make it so much harder on yourself.
Yeah. So that realization that it's a problem was, that's my low light, because
You need
As
to
I
get your
see-
shit together.
I need to get my shit together, and I don't have as much control as I thought. So
Okay. My highlight is it was my birthday yesterday.
happy birthday.
Thanks.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You and Gati are the same exact age at this moment,
Yes, we are
yeah.
for 8 more days.
because
actually.
apparently I didn't believe in waiting the designated amount of time after
Nope.
pregnancy.
Nope, we have discussed this. You had grief sex, and I'm a grief sex baby.
You are a beautiful
Also-
mystic.
Also, we were talking about this the other day where like you induced at 37 weeks to have me, and then Gati came early. So both of our due dates were going to be at the end of October, which means we would have both been Scorpios. And I was telling Gati, I'm like, that would have been 3 Scorpios in the house, which is
No.
extremely dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Mhm.
I like being the only Scorpio.
I think you
You
should
need to
be the
be.
only Scorpio.
Yeah. You can't handle
But
more.
you know what? It's so funny. Scorpio gets such a bad rap because Scorpio is the best sign in the zodiac and also the worst.
According
It's
to who?
both.
To you?
No, to almost everyone. As far as the person being loyal and will finish what they start, committed,
Sure,
you can
yeah,
count on them,
that's-
you can whatever. But if they're a bad Scorpio, mándate a correr.
Mándate correr.
That was good. That was really
I
good.
think it's female Scorpios are scarier than male Scorpios. I
That's
think
true.
that's the
Monty's a
thing.
male Scorpio, but Monty can be scary.
Yeah,
if he needs to be.
If he
yeah.
needs to be, he has a dark brooding side.
but the
That is
loyalty
not-
thing is real for a Scorpio,
Oh yeah.
Loyalty is everything.
Yeah.
And if we're
which
not
is great.
sure- we give loyalty, but we also expect loyalty. We
Yeah.
do.
We love loyalty. So yeah, I guess my highlight is that it was my birthday. Even though like birthdays don't matter.
Yeah.
After
They
you have
don't.
kids.
No, it's not even after you have kids. It's also just I think after 30, now it's like at 40, it's your big birthday, and then 50, like it's no longer sweet 16 or 15, sweet 16. Oh, now 17, you can watch an R-rated movie. Now 18, you're
Right.
legal. Now 21, you
Yeah,
can
I'm
drink.
excited
It's-
about my 50th birthday.
I'm
looking forward to
excited for
that.
my Lordy look who's 40 themed.
Yeah,
birthday.
that's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be a good one. And 50 over the hill.
I think
will be
Homer
fun.
has to go to the bathroom because he was barking by the door. So maybe you should open it because I don't want him to have diarrhea.
You wouldn't do that.
He wouldn't?
No.
Okay.
You would hold it. But do you want me to go open it?
No, it's up to you. I just don't want him to
You
suffer.
would
Okay.
literally never do it.
Okay.
Got the
and-
highlights.
no, I haven't done my low light.
Yeah,
Oh,
low
okay.
light.
God. My low light is you know the app Be Real?
No.
Actually, you know what? That's on my low light. I have a new low light as of yesterday that I had told Gati already.
Oh yeah.
So yesterday was my birthday. We ended up having like a birthday party for somebody else at like their house, which was fun. Like it was just whatever friends that I would have invited to my own thing anyway. So we hired the nanny to come over. This is our second time using her. The first time it went so incredibly well. I did not have a thought about it, going wrong. And so we go to this party. She comes over, whatever. The issue with Lola recently is that she's not taking a bottle. Like she will not for 1 second take a bottle. So we were like, can you teach us? She tried to do it. She took it a little bit. She's like, when you're gone, she's going to be able to take it. Jolene, can you close the door?
Yeah.
Mira que jode.
It's so annoying. He's so
Mira que
annoying.
So
jode.
annoying.
She was like, when you're gone, she'll probably take it because she smells you. She knows you're here, whatever. I was like, okay, great. Literally did not think one thought. Walked out the door. I was like, I'm so excited. I'm going to get blackout tonight. We go to this party. I have like 2 drinks. It's like 2 hours pass. And I'm sitting next to a girl who also has like her nanny at her place, whatever. And she looks at her baby cam monitor. I'm like, oh, I should look at mine. I should just check in. Like Lola, she goes to sleep at 7:30 and she'll be asleep until 3 in the morning. Like it has been consistent that way. So I'm like, it's 9 o'clock. She's for sure in her crib. I look at the monitor. She's not in her crib. So I text the nanny. I'm like, hey, what is everything okay? Like, is she up? And she's like, she has not stopped crying since you left. And I was like, oh my God, what do you mean? She's like, she's screaming at the top of her lungs.
She's so obsessed with you. She's got major mamitis.
I think it's also, she thought that she was going to get another feeding and she just wasn't taking the bottle. So I was like, oh, I have to go. Like, I was like, we're 10 minutes away. I'm getting in the car. And she's like, wait 10 minutes. I'm going to see if I can try to whatever. So in those 10 minutes, I go up to John Liam at this party, who's sitting at a table with a bunch of other people, not a bunch, but like 7 other people.
That's a bunch.
And I'm like, not announcing to the group, just kind of like quietly telling him like, hey, I think we have to go. Our nanny is saying that Lola's like not doing well. I'm not doing well now. Like I have to go. And this girl next to him is like, I had talked to her earlier in the night, like told her I just had a baby, whatever.
The one who checked her nanny cam.
No, it wasn't her.
No,
Oh,
this is
different
some.
girl.
This
Okay,
is
okay.
some.
This was
whore
another
sitting next
person.
to John
Oh,
Liam.
we're
No,
not calling
she's
random
not
women
a
whores.
whore. She
That's
was-
not happening.
She's
Boomer.
not a whore, boomer. She was just a nice lady, and she was like, "Don't go." She's just trying to win the argument. Don't go. And I was like,
I do
okay.
believe that Lola.
"Fine, whatever."
You're on the wrong side of history, mommy.
So she starts saying that, and I'm like, okay. And I'm telling John Liam, I'm like, I think we should. And she's incessantly telling me, don't go. She's just trying to win the argument. Trust me, I have kids. I know how this works. She will eventually eat. Like, you should just stay. And then I start getting overwhelmed, and now everyone is looking at me, and I start crying because I'm like panicked, and I'm like, I don't know. I just like freaked out, and then whatever. Me and John Liam walked away. I had like a mental breakdown, and like, whatever, texted the nanny, and I was just like, I'm coming home. Like, she was just like not doing well. And I'm like, I don't feel
And when
comfortable
you got
being
home, she
here.
was still screaming.
She was in her bassinet when I got home. And then like 2 seconds later, she started screaming again, which I'm
When
assuming
she
was
saw
the
you?
pattern. And then when I picked her up and I fed her, she fed for like 25 minutes, which is like a very long time for her. So
She's
she
so
was
hungry.
starving. And then she passed out. This was at this point, it was like 10:45, and she passed out until like 7 a.m., which was great because I slept a full like 8 hours. But yeah, it was such a bummer at the end of the night to just be like, well, this is my birthday. Like, I tried to let loose, but you literally can't.
You never let loose again after.
No,
you have
no, no.
children.
Well,
I'm sorry.
That's the thing. It was like me saying I'm going to black out. I was like, I'm going to have like 2 drinks because I have to come home. And like, what if I have to feed her and I can't? She can't be an alcoholic. So that's my long-winded low light. It wasn't even that my birthday was ruined. It was that like Lola had such a bad night that made me I felt
You feel guilty.
such bad mom guilt today. Like,
yeah.
I've been spending every second with her except right now.
Where is she right now?
I have no idea.
It's not funny.
She's with John Liam.
Okay.
Okay. Highlights and
Um,
lowlights, Kathy.
Okay. My highlight, when you just have like a really good date night, like you
Yeah.
go to dinner and you have like a really nice date night, good conversation, good food, the whole
And then
thing.
you
Yeah.
had sex when you got home.
No, It was a great
Then it
date
wasn't
night.
a really good date night.
Well, I'm not going to reveal details about my
Ay,
intimate
por favor,
life because I don't have a podcast and I don't want to share that. It was just a really good date night. Those nice.
Did you
ones
do
where
doggy?
Did you give him head in the car?
Okay. And then
Like
my
a little
low
handy?
light- My low light is
Nobody
that,
does handies ananymore. It's
A reach
either
around?
it's mouth or bust.
do you know what OTPHJ stands for? Did we do that already?
No. I don't
Oh,
think so.
do you know what that stands for?
No.
Over the pants hand job?
Kathy, honestly, what are you in second grade?
It's not even that.
You're
it's
the
like-
one who just suggested a hand job. You're in
I
second
know,
grade.
but over the pants, you're married.
Okay.
Okay, go
Um,
on. Sorry, we keep interrupting.
My
you.
low light is I just washed my hair with this purple shampoo that mommy gave me, which is amazing, but it's that Olaplex and it's really intense. So my nails are purple.
Oh, I forgot to tell you that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Better to wear gloves.
So
Are your do you have like a manicure or something, or it's
No,
just
no,
like
no,
your
no.
nails are purple?
just my nails turned like a little bit purple. So that's
funny.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll go away over
That's
time.
her
But
low light.
that
My nails
mean-
are purple.
Oh my
okay.
God.
Sorry.
All right.
Do you want me to leave?
Go
Should
let
I go?
Homer out and don't come back.
Okay. What are we talking about first?
Okay, oh
Because
God, I can't even tell you how much stuff I have. We're gonna have
know.
to
Okay,
zip through
okay.
this. Okay. I think the first thing is we should talk about Kanye. Do you know what's going on with Kanye right now?
yeah, the White Lives Matter shirts and the fact
White
that
Lives
he
Matter,
hates Jews
Gabriella
and-
Karifa Johnson. He is out of control. We're also spending, I understand that we're spending too much time talking about somebody who's like mentally ill and treating him as if he's not. So I think we should preface this by saying he's mentally ill. He is.
Yeah.
He's like,
He is. Did you see his last post today about
the
like
text
or last
messages
night?
and all that stuff?
No. The last night thing saying that he was tired now, but tomorrow he was going to come after the Jews.
No,
And Michael Rappaport said, "I'm ready," and put all like the Jewish stars.
he said like some really anti-Semitic stuff on the Tucker Carlson interview. Just the fact that he did a Tucker Carlson interview is
Right.
an issue, but I don't
He
even want to
is-
address that. I would rather talk about the Gabriella Karifa Johnson thing. Did you hear about this?
I don't know what this is.
At Paris Fashion Week, Kanye West debuted his collection, and it, he was wearing a White Lives Matter shirt. Like a lot of the fashions were White Lives Matter t-shirts, which is so dark.
Mhm.
God, who's
And
that?
what's darker? I mean, that or the fact that he was actually
You guys
displaying
have to point
his new
the
collection, huh?
yeah.
What's worse, that or the fact that he's displaying his new collection in trash bags on the floor of retail stores, like really high
Honey,
end stuff? I
obviously
mean,
the White Lives Matter thing. is
I
worse.
understand, but what I'm saying is that he will do anything for attention. He's also criticizing Kim because he doesn't like the Skims ads. He thinks that they're too revealing. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Like just like, yeah,
Really get back on your Thorazine, have a lobotomy, do some electric shock therapy, and just leave everyone the fuck alone.
I don't even
especially
think it's
your
that.
children.
Do whatever you want. Just like stay off of social media. Like you have,
he's
you
hurting
still,
his
he still has
kids.
such an influence on everybody apparently, and it's irresponsible and dangerous to be putting out shit like that.
Look,
like
I honestly, I hear people talking. Even Pete Davidson said once that he's a genius, a musical genius. I don't know.
don't
Is he a
think-
musical genius?
I don't think so, but
I don't think so either.
I like the Kanye West from like 2008, and like it never
That's what
really.
everybody likes.
Yeah, but
That's-
but people still people like his music now.
People
too.
like his music now and hang on his like every word and every lyric,
Mhm.
and they like his stuff. He does have an enormous amount of influence, and it's kind of terrifying.
It is terrifying, and
I
I
think
think
that's
the whole
gonna-
thing.
I predict that that's not going to end well.
Oh, wow.
You
That's a
think?
dangerous prediction.
No, I'm not talking
take
about
that back.
him committing suicide or doing that. I don't think
Oh,
he's a
geez.
drug person, but I think that he will abduct his children or do something with Kim. It's an obsession.
No, it is. It is an obsession.
It's
and like
absolutely
we treat it
possible.
as if it's like, well, just, another
That's
divorce, Hollywood
Kanye
divorce.
being
But
Kanye, and it's not.
It's there's a lot of scary stuff going on.
Yeah.
Whatever. So this Vogue contributing editor, Gabriella, criticized not even criticized, just called the fashion show irresponsible because of his platform and what he was putting out and all this stuff. It's exactly that. And honestly, she put things very nicely. She treated it as like a work of art as opposed to like, he's fucking nuts, whatever. She I don't know, critiqued it like it was fashion, even though it's not. And he went on his personal Instagram and posted photos of her saying like she like criticizing how she looked and stuff, like true bully behavior.
Yeah.
Right. And then like a bunch of people came out of the woodworks and like, defended her. Gigi Hadid being one of them, posting something on her own Instagram being like, you're a bully.
He called her like a zombie or something, right?
He called her a zombie and a bot. I don't know. It was so, it was just so.
Listen, here's the thing. Here's what I think. I understand that in the public light that is, and that now so many of us have, because to a bigger extent, Kanye has it, but we all have it, right? If I could put something completely crazy on social media and it could go viral if I say some wacko thing. And so I find it a cheap way to get attention when you use either shock value or excessive self-deprecation. Those two things.
Be more salacious on this podcast.
Right. I'm not asking her to be salacious. I'm asking her to just be herself. A lot of times she worries about what I say and whatever. I'm not talking about that. We're talking about Kanye right now. Kanye is after just shock value, whatever, to call attention. And it's so desperate.
I don't think it's just that. I don't think it's just about shock value. I think he really is just like everything he's saying, he believes, and everything he's saying or thinks he has to say in that moment right now because of this thing, this narrative of like, well, I'm a genius and God is giving me this energy to tell you this now. He keeps blaming God for this. He's like, everything is energy. And like, I'm being told what to put out by God. It's like, God is not God. Yeah, God is not doing this. It's you, Kanye. It's like
I had a professor in college my first year. I think first year. So either 2009 or 2010. And he was like in his like early 30s or something like that, a younger teacher. And he gave extra credit of like, if you want to interpret some sort of like rap lyrics, it's like a Tupac song or something like that. I took the extra credit because I am who I am. And somehow or another it came up that he was like, oh yeah, I don't like Kanye. And I was like, really? And this is back in like 2009, 2010. Like, that's good Kanye. He had Good Fridays then.
It was good Kanye.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was coming out. Like, it was really, really good. And I was like, what do you mean? What happened? And he said like 10 years before that, his female friend was at a club in Chicago or something like that. And Kanye asked her to go back to a room or something like that. And he basically like assaulted her. And so that has always impacted how I think about Kanye, and like just kind of that he just like exposed himself to her, and that qualifies to me as an assault. And that was just, I was like,
what about
Adriana
James with Beva?
Oh no, let's move on. We're not.
Oh, come on. That happened. He asked you how much on Dwayne Wade's party, his 35th birthday party on a big boat. He asked you how much for going with me to the engine room.
Not the engine room, a bathroom. It's not the Titanic.
No, there was like a thing downstairs.
No, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Dark. He was like ha 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 ha, like how much to get in the bathroom with you now? And I was like, well, $0 because I'm not a hooker.
That's what she said.
And then
which
he was
is
like,
fine, it's a decent line of work, it's just not your line of work.
Listen,
is it a decent line?
Do I regret saying no? Yeah, I do. Okay, because here's what would happen. Let me break it down for you. I'm sure he didn't have a condom. I was not on birth control. No, Listen, I was
You
not on
would
birth
have you
control.
would have had a superstar basketball player baby.
It's I'm not even thinking about the baby. I'm just thinking about my financial future.
Yeah.
The wife would have killed you. She was already shooting daggers at you when you were dancing, and you weren't even dancing with him.
I don't think she was on the boat, Mommy.
Oh yes, she was, and she was pregnant, and she was sitting
Oh
there.
my God, that makes it so much grosser.
It's horrible. She was there, and then when I came up and said, "What's going on here?" and he goes, "Who are you? Whatever. I'm her mom." Oh no, you're her sister. I'm like, just go sell crazy
She
somewhere else.
had
I
to-
hate
She had
that
to
shit.
slide that
Right. And
comment in
then he
there.
told me, and then when Beba leaves, he goes, I'm actually more attracted to you. And I've got to tell
Oh.
you that every time I've ever seen him, he
Can
didn't.
anyone corroborate that part of
Yeah,
the
no,
story?
was
No,
anybody
that
there?
that actually happened because
Can
he
we
was
get a
trying.
fact check?
No, listen, he absolutely was not more attracted to me. Let's be real. But every time I saw him after that, he would go
LeBron
out
liked
of
me
his way.
more. No, he liked me more.
I didn't. I'm not even saying that.
Honestly-
I'm saying that that's his bullshit.
The moral of these stories is that men are awful.
It's not even.
Awful.
It's men with
With power.
are
Yeah.
awful. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It's pretty devastating. Anyways, all that to say, like, fuck Kanye. Like, let's stop doing this.
Shut
thing.
up.
Sorry, should I go take care of them?
No, I really don't hear it that
Okay.
much over here. But
Okay.
I'm just done talking about them in a way that
Let them go
like,
outside. Hold on.
They're both outside.
No, they're in here. I see them walking.
Well, Homer is outside.
Let them both go outside and then close the door. It's Homer.
Yeah, of
because-
course it's Homer.
Harry's perfect.
Oh, I just meant like it's Homer because he's like so excited to see Harry. For listeners, Gothi drove to Miami from North Carolina for the day, and she brought her dog, and my mom has a dog, and they're obsessed with each other, and they're just barking it up.
They're the best of friends. They are
Barking it up.
nephew and uncle.
Yeah, very cute.
Mhm.
Okay, let's move on from Kanye. This I saw on TikTok. This girl on TikTok went on a deep dive on like the trademark website. What's it called? Whatever.
US or the TSSA.
USPTO.
Yeah, it's USPTO, but the TSS or something like that. Is a
Put the
trademark
mic in
search.
between both of you.
It's USPTO.
It's USPTO.
Anyways, this girl was trying to like figure out maybe I can find out Kylie Jenner's baby's name through like the trademark website, whatever. So she went on a deep dive. She found Kylie trademarked. She found Kylie Swim trademarked. She found Stormy trademarked. And then she found Kristen with a K trademarked.
Is that a girl's name or a boy's name?
I mean, it doesn't really matter, right?
Right. Nowadays, they're all whatever.
Well, I know you guys don't watch this, but House of the Dragon, there's a male character named Kristen Cole. So
Do you
Sounds
remember
super
when
normal
we
to me.
went to Africa when you guys were 14 and 15 and there was a girl named Stuart?
Stuart? No.
Her name was Stuart, and we were so confused by it because at that time that wasn't very popular.
Stuart is kind of cool because they can call her Stu.
There's nothing cute about that.
Okay, just listen. Okay, so it wasn't just Kristen, it was Kristen Wolf, which is why everyone's like, oh,
oh,
that must be it. And then I think a rep came out like after that TikTok went viral. Somebody said that Kris Jenner is starting a caftan line called Kristen's. But then why Wolf? You know, like I think that's there's no way Kris Jenner is coming out with caftans. I'm so sorry.
why,
Oh,
why is
why?
it
I
another way?
think she
Kyle.
absolutely should come out with caftan.
Kyle
I
has
just-
captains.
But then why
caftans.
Kristen Wolf? And to
Because
me,
it's
like
gonna because it's doing what we're doing right now.
Kylie Jenner is obsessed with her mom, like obsessed with her. So
Yeah.
it makes sense to me that she would at least start her kid's name with Kris,
Mhm.
Chris, and then 10 like Tristan or something. I don't know. And then keep Wolf
Maybe it's
because it was his
Kristen,
original
T-A-N.
name. What?
Maybe it's like Tristan, but with a K, like T-A-N at the end.
Mommy, that's what I'm saying.
No, because Kristen is Kristen.
Oh no, sorry. I'm yeah,
Right.
it's TAN.
Okay. You did not clarify that. Now,
Sorry.
I believe that is absolutely
The name, right? Which I think is kind of cute.
And I
Like,
think
a
it's so clever of that person to have looked it up.
I think so too. Smart. Very
Yeah.
smart.
Bravo to that person.
bravo to that person if you're listening, which we know you are.
We know you're tuning in.
We know you're listening. Good job.
We
Thanks.
appreciate that kind of foresight,
Yeah.
getting us the information we so desperately need.
Point the mic like this, like bring it down. No. Bring it down like horizontally. Yep. Now talk.
Talk. This is not better.
It's not worse.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'll go like this when I'm
Yeah,
talking,
but-
and then Kathy,
great.
whatever.
That would
Okay.
be awesome.
Go.
If you
Let's go.
remember.
What
if
else?
Mommy actually moves from the mic to give me an opportunity to speak ever.
Okay.
You will be addressed when you need to speak. Until then, you don't speak. You're just a guest.
This is why you guys only have one guest.
We have chosen not to have guests.
We have chosen that's a
We
choice.
really have. No, we
that's-
really
that's a
have.
choice,
We really
yeah.
have. I've never asked anybody to come on.
No,
this
and
podcast.
people have asked us.
Yeah, they have. Okay, moving on. The theme for the next Met Gala has been revealed. Have you heard of this?
Yes.
No.
Karl Lagerfeld.
Lagerfeld.
Whatever. Karl Lagerfeld is the theme.
Lager. Okay.
Do you know who Karl Lagerfeld is?
Oh, yes.
Who is he?
He is a designer, started with YSL and then Chanel, and now he has his own kind of lower price line called Lagerfeld.
He's dead.
He passed. So
He's not dead.
yes,
he
he is.
Did he just
And-
die?
No.
No.
And in the past couple of years,
Okay.
but
well,
you've been
sorry.
under a rock and you have a podcast about
All right.
current
Well, I
events,
just found
so-
out Tom Petty died, and I was terribly disappointed. And it was like 20 years ago.
Oh my God. Anyways, Karl Lagerfeld is the theme for next year's Met Gala, and some people are up in arms about it. And let me tell you why. He has said some pretty fucked up shit in the past about models, the Me Too movement. Let me give you some examples. He told a German magazine called Focus in 2009, quote, "No one wants to see curvy women." That's what he said in response to only hiring rail thin models. He also said in regards to the Me Too movement, if you don't want your panties pulled about, don't become a model. Join a nunnery. There'll always be a place for you in the covenant. So people are like, we're honoring this dude who's like not
They're honoring his style, you know,
Sure.
his style, and I just don't think there's that much you can do besides wearing like skinny pants and a jacket and
Yeah.
your hair and whatever, and carrying
dye
a
your
little
hair bleach
dog.
blonde.
Right. Unless they wear vintage YSL or vintage Chanel.
He's also said some anti-Semitic stuff, just to throw that in there.
Oh, really?
He's a bad dude.
The stuff that he said doesn't really offend me that much.
The anti-Semitic stuff I should have written down because I think you would.
Yeah, I would be offended by that. But again, I think that we're too sensitive. We're just too sensitive, you know, like clothes hangs better
Mommy.
on thinner women, which is why that's what's used on the runway. If clothes pulls and tugs in different places, it doesn't look as good.
That's
I'm
but oh my
sorry.
God. No, man. The issue is that they're creating clothes to only hang well on rail thin models. That's
Kathy,
why it looks good
Beba,
on
I
rail
don't
thin
care
models.
if they make whatever clothes, okay? Because clothes is clothes. There's a finite type of clothes in the world. There is the dress, there is the skirt, there is the jumpsuit, there's the jogger, there's the legging, there's the lingerie, there's the bathing suit.
We get it.
More or less, everybody wants to wear more or less the same style. So yes, you can make it in a size 150, but it's never going to look as good as somebody who's wearing a smaller size. It's
yeah, but
just
someone
not.
who's a size 150 doesn't deserve to only wear fast fashion because that's the only type of fashion.
I
that's
agree that
available.
it should be available.
Okay, so then
but I
Chanel
think-
should be available to plus size people.
Yeah.
I don't think enough plus size people are buying Chanel, and I don't think it's
Where's
worth.
your survey?
Yeah,
Like,
where
where's
what
your
are you talking
research?
about?
I've actually gone into a Chanel store.
That's
Okay.
And I didn't see
Sil-
one fat person. Is that what you're
No,
gonna
it's
say?
not one fat person, but like Sylvia, for example, doesn't like to wear Chanel, and she's not even big, but like they don't even do a 12.
That's the issue.
Yeah, but a tweed suit and like a 16 looks like the tweed suit is suffering.
I mean, you sound like Kanye. No, I'm serious. He literally said that on the
Yeah, you do.
Tucker Carlson interview.
How
He
great.
said like no one wants to see this like fat women.
Because-
He
but
criticized Lizzo, literally what you do.
Yo, no,
Your favorite.
Lizzo for me is
It's your favorite
I
topic.
just cannot. I cannot. I don't understand. She does it to like offend. Like, why does she take out everything and start shaking and all this shit is moving
Okay.
around? I'm
You have to
sorry.
move
No,
on.
I am sorry. I really believe this. And it's
I know you do.
nothing wrong with it.
No,
I think she's unhealthy, and I think she's giving an unhealthy they're making that kind of
Let's not get
morbid
ready for a nap.
obesity commonplace. And I would be morbidly obese if I ate everything I wanted to eat. I would. And I
No,
could
you
give up.
wouldn't.
Why
Just
wouldn't
because-
I?
Because you're you, and you wouldn't eat to the point where you would be morbidly obese. Like Lizzo is not influencing people to be overweight.
The other
That's
day
not what's
on
happening.
Instacart, it's like shop Lizzo's cart. Why the fuck do I want to shop Lizzo's cart?
Oh my God, you sound really dumb right now. You really do.
Okay.
I'm telling you, and that's with love.
Eva, you're making
You
it
can
worse
say
than what I'm
anything.
saying.
You just put
Okay,
with
I'm not. I'm really trying to, Mommy, I'm trying to hear you out. And listen, let me tell you something. I don't like Lizzo. I think she's fucking annoying. But I
She's
don't
annoying
I don't
as hell.
not like I don't hate her because she's fat. Like
It's not
that's
because she's
insane.
fat, is how she uses her size to
Mommy wants Lizzo to experience shame, and she's mad that she feels no shame.
Yeah.
Mommy
honestly,
can't
that's what
I don't
comprehend.
want her to
Depends.
experience shame. I want her to be responsible.
No.
Mom,
It's
but what's
literally-
irresponsible about her just
Because people
living
admire her.
right? She's just she's not saying like, guys, let's go to KFC and
She's
fuck
gonna
up a bucket
yes,
of
she
chicken.
does. Yes, she does. She eats like Wingstop stuff, and people send her $500 gift cards, and she stuffs her face. And honestly, Lizzo might not make it to 40. You know what I mean? You know how much fat is around her heart and around her whatever.
She works out. She does. Have you seen the videos of her? She does like intense cardio stuff. I'm just saying, like, I think you're
okay,
just
listen, I'm not going
you're
to
jealous.
excuse how I feel. I'm jealous. You actually told me that once. I'm from a different generation, but I'm also from the generation that has a lot of common sense. And I do not believe for 1 second that anyone that watches some of those Lizzo videos are going, yeah, girl, that's amazing. You go, whatever. There's a part of me that thinks good, but then it gets to a point where it's too much. It's too much.
Listen, I won't disagree that I think she's leaning too far into body positivity.
That's my problem.
And but that's not your problem. I think
Yes, no, that is my problem.
I think she's leaning into it in terms of like making it her whole shtick, as
In your
opposed to
face.
it just being like Lizzo has a beautiful voice and like makes great music. She annoys me because she's just annoying. Like I think she's just like an
and why
annoying
does
person.
she have to wear on her concert like her whole ass out and her whole rolls out and whatever? It's just not appealing. Okay. And then she's this person that's super talented. Did you see her like with the flute and stuff? I mean, she is a talent. Why not
Did
lean
you see her
into
with the
that
flute and
talent?
stuff?
As a listener of this podcast, and as someone who is has the mother that I have and have the conversations that I have with her, I've been really curious about when she was going to go off on Lizzo. I didn't know that I'd be here for it, but can we keep this train rolling and move on?
Yeah, we should.
What?
move on.
Okay. Whatever.
Listen, we can all have our own opinions about it. If you hate fat people, you hate fat
No,
people.
but you see what I'm saying?
I'm
That's
just
like,
kidding. I know. I'm just
that's
kidding.
I
I'm
do
literally
not.
kidding.
I do not, but I do understand that most people, like anybody, like it has to do with like your age or with, like, I don't think that somebody like my age should be wearing their ass out and their boobs out all the time, because it's kind of a little bit undignified to me. Somebody wants to do it, good for them. And if it looks good, then okay. But if
Then
it's
why can't you
gross,
respect that from her?
because it
If she
doesn't
wants
look
to do
good.
that, then okay.
It doesn't look good, and it's
Let me give you an
sensually-
example of
Arbiter of what
something.
looks good.
Hold on.
No.
Let me give you an example of
If-
something.
Okay.
On this week's episode of Keeping Up with Not Keeping Up with Kardashians on Hulu, Kourtney Kardashian talks about how her body has changed a lot since IVF. She's gotten fatter, not fatter.
Yes, I saw it.
Also,
I saw
fat
it.
is not a bad word. Like
She's
I'm
115 pounds, by the way. That's
right,
how
but
much she is now.
but she's bigger. She's bigger than what she normally
bigger.
is, and she's thicker. And she's like, she talks about how Travis has made her feel so much more confident in her body, how she's so happy and stuff. And it's like a whole, like, I would say 5 minutes of her just being like, I'm so much
saw it.
happier this way. I accept
read it.
myself. I cannot explain to you. I don't like Kourtney at all. Like I find
I
her to be
loved
so
that
annoying.
conversation.
I have never felt better in
Me
my
too.
body. And I have ridden that wave since I watched it. I'm not kidding. Every day, I do not give a fuck what I'm putting in my mouth. And there is something empowering about somebody with influence
Yes.
saying something, showing us their body and seeing the confidence and just being around it in a way and being like, yeah, then I'm good too. So
But you
I
don't see the
respect-
difference. You don't see a polar. She is doing IVF. The hormones have made her gain weight. She's embracing it because she's not like dangerously overweight. What I'm talking about is something that is dangerous. When older women wear like their stomach out and their boobs out all the time, it doesn't hurt anybody. Half
just
the
don't-
time they look pretty good, but it's not dangerous.
I just don't think you're qualified to say that it's dangerous. You don't know. You're not her doctor. You don't know. She may have the best running heart, better than you. You have Ben and Jerry's for dinner, like, I don't know, 3 times a week sometimes. You know what I mean? Like you'll have sweets for dinner. How much protein do you have in a week? How much water
Yeah.
are you drinking?
I'm drinking a lot of water now, but babe, I am aware and I work on it, and I'm not like fat like that. You know what I mean? And so you have a certain amount of body fat in like there is a lot of body fat in her. You could tell. It's not like, oh, Lizzo, she's 380 pounds of muscle. She's not.
Okay.
So all the fat that's surrounding her heart and her vital organs is dangerous.
You
don't
don't
have to
know
be a
that
doctor.
She has fat surrounding her vital
Of course
organs.
she does.
You
Gabby.
don't know.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
You
Yeah, we
simply
gotta
don't
move
know.
on. We
You
gotta
can't
move on. We
base
gotta
it
Yeah,
move
we
on.
gotta move on.
Walking
I'm
into Chanel one
like,
time.
you
I know
guys-
Lizzo's body. Like you're pretending to be the expert about
Okay.
all things body, and you're just
Okay.
simply not.
You tell
Okay.
me somebody like that doesn't have extra body fat. She's got a BMI of 18. I'm sorry.
No one's saying she doesn't have extra body fat. I'm just saying you're
That-
commenting on her internal
She's-
organs like you're an internist.
Yeah.
It's
Like
insane.
It doesn't
Like a
matter
what?
where her fat is. She's putting a tremendous strain on her heart because it has to pump more blood through all that. She has putting strain on her joints.
Let me
She's
ask you a
putting-
question. Why does it affect you so much?
Because I think it's such a bad example for young girls.
Do you really think, is that really what's hurting, weighing on your heart
100,000%.
right now?
Yes, 100%.
You're concerned
think
about
it's
the women of the
irresponsible.
world because of
what?
Lizzo?
Yes, I'm worried about, you know, that girls are my thing, that how girls feel.
Girls are my thing.
Yeah, right. Not in a pedophile way. Girls and girls feeling good about themselves. And, you know, I have a little bit of experience with you guys, and I am telling you that this is a slippery slope that's going to a place that's not healthy mentally for girls.
But you literally just heard your daughter tell you how empowered she
That
felt when
was a-
someone
So did
said-
I.
Okay, so then why can't that have the same effect? Yes, they are different people, but that's like saying, oh,
The dogs are driving me crazy.
she's shutting me up. I'll just-
Yeah, she's like, get out.
You guys are really.
You're
it's-
gonna chalk it up to ganging up on you, but we're
No,
not.
I'm
I've
not. I'm
always
not
told you
chalking
this
it up
about
to
your
that. I'm
opinion.
just
I don't
telling
like
you that
your
it's two
opinion on
different
this.
things. I too felt really good reading the thing about Kourtney, how her, you know, how Travis just told her, you're perfect, you're perfect, you're perfect. You know, that is awesome. But she is asking her body to do something amazing, something that it can't, apparently she's having issues doing it on her own. Hormones are affecting her weight. And because she wants this, she's going to accept it. This is not a conscious decision. You know what I mean?
So if it wasn't because of IVF, would it still be okay with
It
Kourtney
would still be
Kardashian?
okay with her because it's not a lot of weight gain. It's not unhealthy. She talks about how unhealthy she was before when she was 86 pounds.
Mhm.
You know, that's a different thing. It's a different thing. I like that. You know, sometimes I'm up when I got back from Italy, I was like, I felt horrible. And you know what? It's not okay to feel that horrible because it's like I went to Italy, I ate every carb that wasn't tied down. I had a great time. I drank tons of wine, ate everything I wanted, and I enjoyed it. And then I kind of got back to it when I came back and just tried to be more judicious with what I ate. And I think that that is a good thing. Treat yourself and
Sure.
then go back to being.
I think, just to wrap this up, at the end of the day, eating and body stuff, I think, is such a sensitive topic. And for me and for Gothi, or I would even like chalk it up to like millennials, because we grew up in like a pretty like Victoria's Secret, blonde, skinny, low-rise jeans world when we were pretty impressionable. I think seeing anybody do anything that, yes, is probably counterculture of what we grew up with is empowering, even if it seems unhealthy.
And
I
you're-
think,
and
and,
you're-
and anybody like going against that, we're like, fuck you, because you have no idea the shit that we're like, I'm still
Right.
dealing
But
with
what
stuff.
did you go through growing up with me? Did I ever once make
No,
you
it
feel
has
bad
not,
about your
no,
body?
no, it has not. But that's
Because
the
I
thing.
was made
This is
made
not
to feel bad.
personal. This is
I
not
was made to feel bad.
I'm sure you were. And I think that's why your opinion stems from that. And I think our opinion stems from something else. So I think that's why we're not aligning here. So I think we should agree to disagree.
Okay.
And move on.
I'll agree to disagree.
Okay.
I'll agree that you're
these
wrong.
are our mommy issues.
And welcome to Mommy Issues. Thank you guys so much for listening. Rate and subscribe. Okay. The other thing I have is Pete removed his "My Girl Is a Lawyer" tattoo.
Yes.
What did he do with it?
I don't know, but he someone spotted him and he had like a patch on it. So I think he like had it redone or whatever. What is with men tattooing things super early on? And yes, I know that I have a JL tattoo on my finger.
But it wasn't early on.
No, it was like right before I got engaged. I think it was my final tattoo. Please, I love you. Look at how much I love you. I'll do it forever. I swear.
I think people that have that many tattoos, and I'm going to be criticized about this, it's just like writing a note or something.
is.
And they
No,
know they
I
can
think so
erase it.
too.
It's not a big deal. And at that moment, I want to impress upon you how much you mean to me. That I'm,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
there's
but-
this idea that it's permanent, but it's not really permanent, because you can turn it into like, I love my mom or a
But
dragon.
to me, why is the first tattoo you remove after the breakup with Kim, my girl's a lawyer tattoo, and not the one of her kids' names?
Well,
You
because
know?
she said the "My Girl Is a Lawyer" one on a lot of like media things. She was like, "Oh, this one is my favorite one."
Yeah, but
He
he
put
wasn't
her
waking
kids'
up-
names.
He put her
The
kids' names
initials,
on
yeah.
his body.
Well,
That to
they're
me would be,
initials.
yeah. But to me, it's like if I was dating a guy and I had the kid's initials on my body and we broke up, I'd be like, yeah, I'm making an appointment that day to be like, let's figure out what we're doing with this one. Because that's weird. That would make me feel so weird just waking up like, I have saints in Chicago and like Psalm
but
on my body.
Is it known for sure that he hasn't done those simultaneously?
No, I think
Oh.
it was just he was spotted with the thing in the area that he had.
Listen,
that
there's
my
a
girl
lot
was
of
a lawyer.
people that are addicted to having tattoos. Like
Yeah.
they just need to have a new tattoo and they just need an excuse. And half the time they go to the place and they don't even know what they want. So he went with a purpose and he wanted to show something and
To
whatever.
be honest, the tattoo that I have of that
I'm gonna go open because
that says Gothi,
uh-huh.
I didn't plan on that. Like I
And
walked
you
into a
regret it.
tattoo
I didn't know
shop.
about that one.
Yeah,
And
I
you
walked in-
regret it.
No, that's one of my favorite ones. That might be my favorite one. No, it's not my
Yeah,
favorite.
but you don't
Sorry.
have that many tattoos, so stop that.
I have 12. I'm just kidding.
They're so tiny, it's hard, you hardly even see them.
1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5. Isn't that crazy? I really can't hear the dogs barking, just FYI.
Well, but I
It's-
do,
it's
and it
annoying for
bothers
you.
me, and it's throwing me off.
Are they inside or outside?
Now he's here.
Yeah, just keep them there.
Yeah. No, he
Let
can
them
stay
hang
there.
out.
I don't want to separate them because then they're going to get up. If they're separated?
Oh, okay, he can stay here and the other one's going out.
No, I'm saying if we separate them.
Oh, they'll be loud. Okay. Just let them both in here. Okay.
Okay.
What's next?
The next thing is Tom and Giselle have hired divorce
I know.
attorneys.
I know.
The rumors are true.
No, I know.
Everyone was like, there's trouble in paradise. It's like, how does anybody know that? But there is trouble in paradise. Listen, I get it. If your husband who's like, I'm retiring, and then a month later is like, never mind, I'd be pissed.
You know what? It's a big mistake because he went out on top and whatever. And I think
did.
that, you know, God knows. I mean, he identified so much with who that was, like the backbone of who he was, and he didn't know who
Sure.
he was without that.
Yeah, but he didn't even give it, I mean, 2 months. He did it a month after he retired. He was like, I can't do this. It's like, why don't we figure it out? Take a beat. Like, I don't know. I don't blame her.
I mean,
for
do you
being,
realize
like,
that the
pissed.
2 of the hottest people on the planet are now available?
I know. Have you seen the stuff of like Pete Davidson memes of him going like with like Giselle single?
I would not be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I think Giselle might have a little bit more opportunities than
Then
Pete
Kim,
Davidson. I'm just saying, I don't know. I just don't think
when are we getting to what we really want to talk about?
J-Lo and shotgun wedding. Just kidding.
No.
What?
Kathy Hilton and Lisa Rinna.
Oh my God.
The just
Hold on, I need to get water. I'm bringing my mic. Don't worry. I'm still
we were
here,
very
guys.
worried.
I'm still talking.
The whole, just even the preview of the reunion is
Oh
crazy.
my God. Yes. The preview of the reunion, if that's all we got, by the way, I would be thrilled. I'd be like,
Yeah.
let's discuss it. Let's take 2 hours to break it
Yeah.
down. They did such a good job. I'm so shocked that she even showed up to the reunion. I was like, I don't know why. I had heard rumors that Kathy was not going to be there. And then
No,
I
it
saw
was
a photo.
Diana.
Oh, that's what it was. That's
And
what it was.
I mean, look, she has 2 daughters that are fashionable and, you know, still young or whatever. Why didn't they tell her not to bring the purse?
Why is Kathy holding a purse?
I don't know.
In the
but it
reunion.
just,
What are you holding in there?
right. Maybe
dignity.
she
She's, like,
has
Tightly
receipts.
gripped. No, she doesn't.
I
She
mean,
doesn't
when
know
I
what
was
the hell
there,
that
I
is.
took a file, not a purse.
Listen, we have already established that you, Anna Kinkoses, Stapleton, Sibley, that's how that works,
Mhm.
created the receipts on reunions. My mom was the first person to bring out a file, and people at the time were like, she's freaking nuts. Now Wendy on Potomac is like printing at Kinko's like the biggest board of receipts.
Having it bound professionally.
So
What was the
embarrassing.
one recently that was like it had a Pinocchio nose on it? Do you know what I'm talking about? What reunion was recently?
Atlanta?
Yeah, Atlanta. And it was like a book about
Mike.
it was like a book. It was like a book about someone printed out a binder, and then the front of it was like so and so's lies, and then literally they like did they pushed
They
out
did
the girl's
artwork.
nose like as if she was
Oh.
Pinocchio or something like
yes,
that.
yes.
Now
Who
they're
was
doing
it?
graphics.
I forgot, but I remember.
But they did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny. Yeah, I'm very curious what this whole situation is going to be like. I cannot wait for the reunions. I like, honestly, if I just watched reunions and not like full seasons of Housewives, I would be okay. That's
Yeah,
how
we
I
need to
got
get the
into some
total recap.
Housewives, because
Yeah.
Potomac I never watched, and I started watching a reunion with Kathy, like part 1, part 2, part 3, and I was like, I'm in.
I like
Yeah.
Potomac. So
That's tonight. by
Mommy
the
got
way.
me into Potomac.
Potomac
like-
is tonight.
Oh wow. We can watch it together.
Oh, cool. Okay, so here's what I think about
Like-
this whole thing. There's a lot of people attacking Lisa Rinna.
Mhm.
I don't like her anymore, but I believe her. And on social media, people are kind of rooting for Kathy, and it's like, oh, Kathy, you know, that's it. You know, she has spoken. She has nothing she has said negates the reality of what she did. Do you understand? Like,
The issue is
Sorry.
that we don't know what she did.
but yes, babe, there is.
No, listen,
Human
I'm on your side.
behavior.
I believe Lisa. I don't believe Kathy. I'm just
Right.
saying it sucks because we still don't know what she said. We
And-
just have to rely on the status of these people and who they have backing them.
But it should be said that no matter what Kathy said, it's not going to give Lisa Rinna cancer.
Yes, that is true. Lisa was like, if I hold this in, I'm gonna get cancer.
Well, no, honestly, they say that stress could really
No,
cause
for
cancer,
sure. But
she's
Lisa is
ridiculous.
exagerada,
Look,
yeah.
she's ridiculous. And the thing about Kathy is that she's not very smart. Not at all. Like not even a little bit. And so it's so funny. Not only is she just from another generation, there's a little bit, her brain is working a little slowly, but even before that, she wasn't bright. And when she speaks, it's just, it carries the Hilton, the weight and the gravitas of being a Hilton, but the content of what she says is stupid. And so a lot of the viewers are stupid and want to believe.
You're talking about us here.
No, I watch it too, but they want to believe Kathy Hilton because it's Kathy Hilton and they're sick of Rinna, and they're looking at Rinna in the totality of who Rinna has been over seasons and seasons and seasons, and she's caused a lot of trouble. In this particular situation, it just came at a very convenient time.
Yeah,
because
her
you know,
contract is coming up.
she was on the cutting, what is it called? The
Cutting block. No, the
Chopping
chopping
block.
chopping block.
And
We're all idiots.
yeah, she was on the chopping block, and so this came at the perfect time. And is there a little bit of exaggeration? Probably, but that she said those things, she said those things.
Yeah,
And I can't
think
wait.
you're
When
wrong.
is that reunion? Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Okay, we need to wrap up. We really got into Lizzo for a long time, so like we gotta keep this moving.
Cut it out so that I don't get canceled.
No.
No, don't cut anything out. I'm sorry.
I did have one more thing I wanted to talk about, but like I
Do
guess
it.
it's
Just
not
do
a-
it quick.
I just have a bone to pick with trend. Like why the fuck are we bleaching our eyebrows?
Oh my God. And shaving them off. Amelia Gray shaved them off for the
That's the
sake
thing,
of
because
fashion.
she's not for the sake of fashion, for the sake of attention. It's like everyone's bleaching their eyebrows. This is what happened in whatever early 2000s. We did the thin brows,
It's
and
my
then
favorite pen in the whole world, which I stole from the rental car place in Milan. Okay, sorry.
okay, we plucked our eyebrows to all hell in the early 2000s. Then everyone was like thick, 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 and now it's like no eyebrows at all.
And they're not going to come back. For some people, they don't come back.
If the eyebrows are the window to the soul, and you bleach them,
No,
what
they are
happens to your
not the
soul?
window to the soul.
If your eyebrows are the curtains to the window of the soul,
They're the awning on the windows of the soul.
It has nothing to do with souls.
Yeah, the
The
soul.
eyes are the windows
souls.
to the soul.
if the eyebrows are
eyebrows
the
are
eyes to
just-
the windows to the soul.
And the tree and the hole and the hole and the
Hold
and the green
on,
grass grows all around.
if your eyebrows are the curtain to the soul in your
No,
eyes,
If
Listen,
your
can I just
eyebrows
say
are the
something really
awning
quick?
to the, I don't know.
I recommend everyone for 10 minutes, give it 10 minutes, to listen to the podcast Namaste Bitches with Teresa.
don't
Judice.
promote other
Do not,
podcasts.
mommy.
It is,
What? That's like,
no.
don't even have ads yet, and you're
Oh my God,
promoting.
that was
Listen,
really scary.
no one can listen to it for more than 10 minutes.
Did you
What
hear
happened?
that?
No?
Oh my god. What was that?
I just flew over a fucking house.
I have no idea.
Was it an earthquake?
No.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, it was one of the army planes. It was like the whole house was shaking.
That's
Literally everyone is outside of our house right now. That's crazy.
okay. Beba, no, I'm saying that there is nobody that can listen to it for more than 10 minutes. It is
Oh,
a
'cause it's so
Saturday Night
stupid?
Live skit.
Oh,
It is so, it's so funny, but you can't watch it for any length of time. I mean, you can't listen to it for any length of time. And the commercials that they do,
at least I have
you
permission.
have to watch it. You have to watch it. The ads, the thing.
I will.
So funny.
Anyways, all I want to say was like, I'm done with people bleaching their eyebrows. I think it's so stupid,
I
and it's
agree.
good, and it's going to be one of those things. Amelia Gray, when she is that her name, Amelia Gray?
Mhm.
Mhm.
When she is 30 years old, she's going to be like, I can't believe I did that. That was so stupid. That was like such a crazy time.
Yeah, but now they have eyebrow hair implants, which is probably extremely painful. Listen, the problem is that everybody, because of social media and what has happened in this whole transformation and our new normal, everyone wants attention. And so
Yeah.
among like young people that nobody knows them, that live in like some little town, there's competition among them. But on a larger scale, people that have millions of followers, they're competing for the same audience. And she's doing whatever she can. She's probably
Listen, she's
sell-
getting attention. She was
Yeah,
she was just in that Balenciaga show, which was
I
like a
saw
very
her, and
big
she
ticket.
looked awful.
She looked terrible.
She looked terrible. All right, quiz.
You know why? Because of her bleached eyebrows. Yes, quiz.
Okay, you go
Um,
first.
no, I think Gotti should go.
Oh,
Wait, the one that I told you?
oh, okay. It's
Yeah.
a quiz for me from both of you.
No, it was one.
No,
it was a
no,
question
no.
that I thought of today
Okay.
For you.
for you.
Okay.
Okay. What does OG stand for?
Like the original or something. Go to something else.
What's GOAT?
Original go.
greatest of all time.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does
But-
OG stand for?
Wow. I
didn't-
knew this and I forgot.
I didn't know either, to be honest.
Did you look it up to confirm, Beva?
No. Should I?
Oh, can
Original.
Yeah, can you?
Oh, now you have to look it up.
Well, I know what it stands for, but I told Beva and she's like, does it really?
Yeah, it does, Gotti.
Okay. OG means original gangster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which like it's so obvious, but yeah, I thought it was just original, like ridge.
Right. Okay.
Okay, my quiz question for both of you.
Ooh.
What is a tex? TEX?
A Tyrannosaurus Rex.
No.
Text.
That's my guess. I'm not guessing anymore.
Give me a clue because I give you a clue every time.
Okay. I'm so happy to be in a relationship. Whoa. I'm so happy to be in a relationship with John Liam because I had so many texts.
Oh, troubled exes or tumultuous exes.
Terrible exes.
Toxic ex.
That toxic ex.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
You want to know what?
What?
I made that up. And I was like, that's
And you're
good.
not gonna. It's not gonna go anywhere.
I'm just saying, like, let's make text happen.
Submit it to
Oh
Urban
my
Dictionary.
God.
Maybe I will.
Do it.
Gruel.
Gruel.
Okay. What was my question? I mean,
I know what your question is. Do you want me to pose it?
No, I'm going to give you something easy that
Oh.
you learned in the 4th grade. What are the 7 continents?
No, I really don't.
Just give it a shot.
Give it a shot.
Okay.
And after that, you can do the planets.
I
No,
know the
just
planets.
What are
I know the planets
are
more
the
than I know.
7 continents?
Okay, hold on. North America, South America, Europe. Hold on. Australia, Africa. Hold on. Europe. Europe too. Oh,
You know it.
Russia.
No, the next 2 start with A.
No, that's
Oh, Alaska. No. Oh, Antarctica.
And one more with an A.
I said Australia, right?
Right. It's part of your heritage.
Africa.
Are you African?
I wish. What part of my heritage?
Asia.
Oh, Asia. What the fuck? I forgot like the biggest one.
Yeah, you called it Russia.
Guys,
Beba, what?
I got a lot out of the
what,
7.
what about India? What continent is India in?
Asia?
Wow. That was good. Okay.
Wow. Scary.
Wow. Don't
was
forget
scary.
to
Guys, thank you so
subscribe,
much for listening
review.
to Mommy Issues.
Yes.
We're updating. If you're listening, all our handles should be updated at this point. I actually don't know what the handle is yet. So it's most likely going to be Mommy Issues, the pod, if it's available. I haven't
Right.
checked, so we'll see.
Right.
Rate and subscribe. Honestly, watch us on YouTube, guys. It's like so much more fun, to be honest. And
Yeah, we have a lot of people watching us on YouTube.
I'm wearing a red lip.
I know. I
So-
saw that. That's a really pretty color.
I also brought my
I
boobs
know.
out.
I know. And you posted on your Instagram pumping.
Yeah. I posted a video of myself pumping saying this is 31.
I mean, you couldn't see anything.
Just my nipples.
No,
I'm
you
just
couldn't
kidding.
see
No,
it.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so rate and subscribe, follow us on Instagram, follow me at Beba. Mommy,
Shit. Sorry. I was trying to look at
Yes.
something.
follow me at Beba_Rod. Follow my mom at Anna Cooks, QOOKS.
Don't follow Kati because she's not on social
She's
media.
not on social media. And yeah.
And yeah, and also let us know what you think of the new name. I think it's very fitting.
Yes, please let us know. And hopefully we don't change it again. This one doesn't feel very
We're-
cringy.
We're not going to change it, whether you guys like it or not. But
But we
just
still want
wanna
to know
know.
what you think.
yeah, we want to know. All
Okay.
right.
Love you
Do
guys.
you need to send me a video of Lola today?
I will.
Okay. Love you.
Love you. Bye.